Hello, Bucs fans. Welcome back to Real Bucs Talk. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Buccaneers edition of Kindle Vildor, the cornerback from Detroit. He comes over to the Bucs in a free agent deal, signed a 1-year contract for the veteran minimum. This is a guy who's intriguing. He has starting experience. He's played before. He's done really well on special teams, been a strong contributor there. I believe this is kind of the move of, upgrading that CB4, CB5 position. You have a guy that's a veteran that can challenge these younger players like your Tyreek Thunderbergs, your Josh Hayes. He can challenge potential draft picks that the Buccaneers bring in at corner. But when you look at him, again, he's had a modest career for he's 27 years old. He's a former 2020 fifth round draft pick by the Chicago Bears, and played some games for them, started some games, and then went to Tennessee for a short stint, then has been with Detroit the last two seasons. And last year he, started some games, and I think, by all accounts, it looks like he finished strong and went on a high note. So that is, good to see. And when you look at his, combine measurables, again, he's a little bit smaller than what Todd Bowles usually likes for his outside corners. But at 5'10", 190 pounds, he's got 32 inch arm length, which is impressive. Bigger hands as well. So he's got some inside outside versatility, can play in the slot, can play outside as well. Good athlete overall. 4'4". He's got a lot of ability. So, it's I think it's definitely an upgrade over what they had in Tavier Thomas. Now, Tavier was really a special teams demon, so we'll see if that fits the mold of Vildor, and hopefully he can step up into that area. But when you look at the depth chart, you have Zion McCollum, you have Jamel Dean as your outside corners, and then you have Tyke Smith as your nickel or strong safety, and then Kendall Vildor as your most likely your fourth corner or your fifth corner. I would expect the Buccaneers to draft some corners to add to the mix to, be that third corner, or maybe even, they bring in Bryce Hall back. Just remains to be seen. But I like this move. Again, he's someone that Detroit fans or people who cover for the Lions, like here's, someone from a Lions podcast, Justin, talks about Vildor, who had a nice year as Detroit's number 3/4 corner, uh, and really strives in man coverage. That's something the Bucs want to get back to, playing more man coverage. So that's something that Vildor does well. Had a bad game and against the Colts, but then finished strong after that. So yeah, I like that move. And then also, JC Allen talks about how adding Vildor will not preclude the Bucs from addressing corner early in the draft or additional moves in free agency. And I agree with that. I think he says it best here. Again, add starting experience, special teams value, and competition. So yeah, I think this is again another smart move, very similar to the Anthony Walker Jr. move that we talked about in a video yesterday. This is kind of the same thing where you're just adding, quality depth to the bottom of your roster that can, if they need to be put in position to be on the field, they're not going to let you down. They can at least do a job to a certain standard, and give you adequate, to average play. And that's what you're looking for when you're talking about depth players. And this is Kendall Vildor in a nutshell. So I think this is a good move by the Buccaneers. I think there's, potential for this to, be a very solid move for the Buccaneers special teams and the Buccaneers corner depth. So yeah, excited about that. I think that is, a move that makes a lot of sense, and we'll see where the Bucs take it from here as far as the secondary. As we have been saying throughout the offseason, I would expect this team to continue to add at corner and the safety position, whether that's in the draft or free agency post draft when more players become available. So yeah, right now, like the offseason so far. I like this move. I think it will be definitely exciting to see how they utilize Vildor and see where he ends up on the depth chart and on special teams as well. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and comment down below your thoughts of this edition for the Buccaneers and how do you expect it to play out. Let us know. With that said, until the next one.